Boom. Here we go. Seth, what's going on, man? How is your day going so far? What else am I thinking of? Are there any other hyped up ones? All right, here we go. Got everything set up. I am going to wait for some more people to come into the live. However, I got a bunch of, I didn't get any new fragrances, but just a bunch of fragrances that got a lot of hype on TikTok. So just kind of want to go over a few of them. My day's going amazing. Hung out with family today and went to physical therapy. How about you? Shit. Went to school. Well, hold on. I woke up. I was running late. I was already running late. Well, I wasn't really running late. I was just kind of tired when I woke up. Woke up, I was tired. I was dragging ass. When it's time for me to leave, I realized I didn't pack lunch. So I had to quickly pack my lunch, and I was worried I was going to be late to school. Went to school. School was school, you know. Wasn't necessarily good, but at the same time wasn't bad. Hung out. Didn't hang out with my girlfriend after school today, which was kind of sad. But, you know, came here, shaved my beard. And now I'm just kind of hanging out. But, yeah. So can't really complain about anything, you know, bad happening to me today. You know, I had a good day. But yeah, good to hear that your day is going amazing. Seth, what is your fragrance of the day? My fragrance of the day, Game of Spades, Full House, good fragrance. If you haven't checked this one out, I recommend you do check it out. I honestly recommend anyone check this out. Bro, what is going on with my hair? I really recommend anyone check out something with the Louis Vuitton Imagination DNA. It's just, from the gist that I get with the DNA, very citrusy, slightly powdery, and then like a tea vibe. So to me, I don't know if it's the tea, because there's no mint note in here, but this gives me a slight, like, fizzy, minty vibe. I don't know what it is that gives me that vibe, but definitely a good fragrance. For sure a good fragrance. Is it a popular fragrance? Yes. Does it get a lot of hype primarily on TikTok? Yes. However, it's good. You know, it's a good fragrance. And I will be talking more and more about TikTok in this live. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fragrances that did get pretty popular on TikTok. So we're going to go over them. We're going to review them, give my thoughts on them. Christine, what's going on? How's your day going? Arabella, what's going on? My fragrance of the day, last 5 sprays of myself. However, I went to Belk? I don't know what Belk is. And got to smell Invictus Victory Elixir, so I want to say Victory Elixir. Did you, like, you put some on when you were testing it then, I'm assuming? Dude, last 5 sprays of my YSL myself, that has just got to be a horrible feeling. Like, I just got this bottle, you know, we still got a lot of life left in this bottle. Not empty by any means. However, what I am going to be doing is a lot of times, so they have all the YSL myself are refillable, and you can buy a refill kit. Sometimes Joma Shop has them, and I've seen as low as like for the 5-ounce refill kit, like $120, which that's an insane price. So if they ever do get more of those in stock, definitely copying it from them. If not, I would be willing to buy a retail 5-ounce refill kit of this, just because it's an amazing fragrance. Scent of the day, Britney Spears Fantasy. That one is a very, very, very popular fragrance. Interestingly enough, I've never actually smelt it. Is that the Britney Spears perfume that's in like the ball, if I'm not mistaken? Like the bottle is like a ball. What's my fave? My favorite of all time has got to be Armani's Stronger With You EDT. Phenomenal fragrance. Chestnut, vanilla, smoke, sugar, sage, and lavender. Only 6 notes, but it's just a beautiful, warm chestnut vanilla combo. Amazing. If you guys have not, please double tap the screen or hit the like button. If you double tap the screen, it hits the like button. We can get more people in here. Trying to hit 3.5K on this live. I need like 9 more subscribers or something like that. Simon, what's going on? Pink bottle, yes. Pink ball bottle. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it a lot, but I've never actually tested it. Have I smelled Sweet Tooth? I have smelled Sweet Tooth. I don't know which one my girlfriend has. It's not the white one. It's the pink one. So I'm not sure which one that is. Do you have Dior Sauvage? I have 2 Dior Sauvages. I have the original, which when people say, when people ask, do you have Dior Sauvage? Or when they say, hey, is that Dior Sauvage? You're talking about the original Dior Sauvage. And I also have Dior Sauvage Elixir. In my opinion, both good fragrances, but the Elixir, definitely the best. Honestly, I'm going to say best Dior. I don't know if I'm crazy for saying that. Everyone sub. Yes, y'all, please sub and drop a like if y'all have not. Day 5, asking YouTubers for a shout out. Shout out Blonde Vibes. Opinion on Armaf, Odyssey, Mandarin Sky. I've never actually tried it. Is that the one that smells like JPG Scandal, but maybe like more citrusy? I'm Arabic, but speak English. Hey, cool. That's very cool. Yes, sir, that's my fave. The Myself went fast for me because you do 5 sprays on the skin. Cop the 2-ounce from Joma Shop. Should be coming in the mail soon. First time buying from them, so I don't know how long it'll be. Honestly, it'll take probably between anywhere from, at least with my experiences, anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. Normally, it's not quicker than a week, but it's not the worst. It's really not the worst. Yes, it is. Wait, hold on. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, F-Tour, I have not tried it, but I definitely do want to try it. Rank the sexy Polo out of 10. Like Polo Club sexy, if you're talking about that one. That one's not bad. It kind of reminds me of something like Versace Pour Homme in a way. It's good. It's good out of 10. Solid. Actually, price included, it's like a 8 out of 10. It's good for the price, for sure. I will sub. Hey, thank you, Simon. Okay. Haven't gotten 2654 yet because it would take 8 hours / lawns to get it, but I'm close. Hey, Tana, honestly, I think it's worth it. Obviously, I know you want it. But yeah, definitely just keep working towards it because if it's something that you want, just work your way up to it. It's not something, you don't need it right now. I know you have other fragrances in your collection. You don't need it right now, but you definitely do want it, and I totally get that. Picked up Collage Blue. It's $20 on Amazon right now. Oh, don't get me started on this one. This one's phenomenal. Budget fragrance. I think you will like this one. To me, it's so good. Oh my God, that was weird. Such a good fragrance. If you guys have $20, get that fragrance. Remember Carbon Elements by Rue 21? I do not. Bad Boy Cobalt, Opinions. Amazing fragrance. 10 out of 10 fragrance. Only thing I think could really be improved on it, longevity and projection. Just wish it was better. But the scent honestly makes up for it. Such a good fragrance. Like the live. Yes, y'all, please like the live. Is there a site that specifically sells tester bottles for discontinued price? Oh, discounted prices. I don't know if tester bottles. Joma Shop will sell tester bottles. I know this Instant Crush that I got. It's I paid $70. I want to say I paid $70 for the tester, which it came with the cap and everything. Honestly, probably my best fragrance purchase of all time. As far as value wise, maybe that or like getting like my City Rhythms or my Nishani and something like that. Mont Blanc Legend EDT, any good? I definitely do think Legend EDT is good. However, I would say just spend like $5 extra, get the Eau de Parfum. It'll last a little bit longer, smells a little bit more mature. How about Bad Boy? If you talk about the original Bad Boy, I've never tried it. Or at least I don't remember ever trying it. You should keep growing the mustache. It looks good on you. Hey, thank you. I did shave my beard. I just kind of felt like it because it was a little patchy. I had my beard just because I kind of have sensitive skin. Not with fragrances, but with like shaving and shit to the point where and honestly, it's been like a while since I had, but like 2 years ago when I first started growing it out, bro, I get like the worst rashes and shit like that. So I honestly just grew it out and it was just something that I just kept. Scent of the day myself. Hey, YSL myself is so good. Grim is a certified YSL myself hater. But Grim, what's going on, man? Check it out. It's good. What's the price on it? King, good one. I have Shummuck. I've never heard of that one. Thanks for seeing my Instant Crush best price pickup. I definitely do think that it's good for sure, and especially for the price, like $70. It's insane. Hey Micah, today's scent of the day is Supremacy Collector's Edition. Anthony, seems like it's good. What do you think about it? And how are you doing? No, this Mancera tester, you can look on it. There's no markings. Yeah, even on the bottom, like there's like the sticker and shit like that. But there's no there's no markings on it or anything like that. You don't get the box with it. You don't get the like little carrying case. But honestly, as long as I have the cap, I'm fine. Well, and obviously the bottle. Grim hates Nitro Red. He's also okay. Honestly, Nitro Red intrigues me because Grim hates it, but I hear a lot of people say like a lot of stuff like good about it. Just bought the Legend EDT. I was thinking buy the EDP, but you think EDT is better for the gym because you're only gonna wear it to the gym. Okay, then yes, then the EDT because it doesn't have as much depth to it and it's just a lighter fragrance. How about Polo Ralph Lauren Sexy is Blaze better? So those are not Ralph Lauren. It's Polo Club, which is actually a whole separate brand than Ralph Lauren. I like Sexy more than, or I like Blaze more than Sexy. Doing well, thanks. It's a nice fragrance. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, seems like it would be good. Is that one that smells like Aventus, if I'm not mistaken? Nitro Red is so good. It's juvenile smell, but I love it. It's certainly a younger man scent. Might be able to find it on Amazon or eBay around 40. I'll definitely keep my my eyes out for it. Watermelon Jolly Rancher, my ass. Nitro Red sucks. Oh, God. Legend Spirit is my scent of the day. Tana, good choice. You now... Tong Tong Shore. I have no clue what that is. What are you saying? I have no clue. Best Amouage. Do I own any? Never smelt one. Never owned any. So, well, obviously, if I've never smelt one, I've never owned any. Never tried them. We have a bunch of hyped up TikTok fragrances here. We're going to be talking about them. Now, I guess I would be like, oh, you know, are these good? Are these not? Oh, Tung Tung Sau. Yeah, it's Tung 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 Sau. I know. Thank you, Tana. I was kind of lost for a second. Graham, Art of Universe, you reviewed 10 out of 10. I just got it. Dude, here's my thing. I tried, one of my buddies got, he got a 10 ml of Blue Talisman. It's not that good. Like, it's good, but it's not good, if that makes sense. Like, it's a blue fragrance, so yeah, it's going to be mass appealing. People are going to like it. It's not very strong. It's not very long lasting. Don't think it's good. One that he did get that I think is phenomenal is Xerjoff Sospiro. It's like the fizziest grapefruit you've ever smelled. That's such a good fragrance. I will more than likely be copying that in the future. Jubilation XXV is amazing from Amouage. Top 3 designer, top 3 niche brands. Well, the only three niche brands that I can say I've tried and actually liked are Mancera, City Rhythm, and Nishani. As far as designer, the designer brands I really like, YSL, let's see, YSL, JPG, and then obviously Armani, but then there's also like Dior and a bunch of stuff. Thoughts on Skeptic Malachi? I don't know how to say it, but I've never tried it. Need Puerto Rico just because it's my mom's. Bro, I don't like Puerto Rico. I don't know what about it. It did not smell good to me. How long am I going to be on? At least to fill up the hour, so at least 45 minutes. My favorite Nishani, do you own any? I do own one. Nishani Ani. Now, this is the only one I've smelt, but dang, it is good. You know what? We'll start it with this one. So, fragrances that got a lot of hype on TikTok. I understand these fragrances here also got hype from other places. However, they definitely had their fair share of hype on TikTok. So, first of all, Nishani Ani. A lot of people say this is an amazing. Some people say it's this citrusy vanilla fragrance. Some people say it smells like a caramel cookie. I need a cough. This fragrance is strong. Didn't even spray it. It's just in my nose. And it is a strong fragrance for sure. I don't know if you guys can tell my eyes are watering. Ooh, good fragrance. To me, this smells like a lemon caramel sugar cookie. Phenomenal. Very, very strong. It doesn't even have like a pressurized atomizer. Honestly, guys, agree or disagree on this. If you have Nishani Ani, the atomizer on this isn't even that good. However, holy shit. I did 3 sprays. This shit was like choking me out. It's so strong. Leaves a beautiful scent bubble though. It's phenomenal. So, Nishani Ani, definitely worth it. All these fragrances are worth it, right? They're in my collection for a reason. Why would I have a fragrance that's not worth it? I need to open up my window. It's like a lot of people, they ask me, oh, I see this fragrance in your collection. Do you think it's good or not? If there's a fragrance that I don't like, unless it has like no trade value, like the Michael Jordan cologne, I'm getting it out of my collection ASAP. Pronounced Scepter. Thank you, Grim. I own Ani. It's amazing. Ani's super good. Ani X is fire. What is like supposedly the difference with Ani X? Like, is it Ani mixed with something or what? Keep hearing about City Rhythm, one of the brands that makes duplicate or the original. They're not a clone brand. They're an indie niche brand. I have, let's see. Here's Austin. This is a phenomenal fragrance. This smells like an apple pie to me. This is what Killian's Angel Share should have smelled like. Okay, I don't really like gourmand fragrances. Best damn gourmand fragrance I have ever smelled. Literally smells like either cinnamon applesauce or cinnamon apple pie. I don't know why I specify cinnamon apple pie. It either smells like apple pie or cinnamon applesauce. Holy shit, it's good. Next to, Tana knows what's up with this one. Redline 2654. Ooh, phenomenal fragrance. This is like Le Beau, Baccarat Rouge, and a Blue Jolly Rancher mixed. And this one, not a lot of people talk about it. City Rhythm Manhattan. It's this just like straight up powdery tea fragrance. Super good, super relaxing. So, I think City Rhythm's definitely worth it. Let's move on to this one. This one got a shit ton of hype on TikTok. Austin, as I said, this smells like a cinnamon. It smells like cinnamon applesauce or just like an apple pie. I don't like gourmand fragrances. I know I just said this. I don't like gourmand fragrances, but wow, this one is good. Very strong, great projection, great longevity. Seth, also, all of their fragrances, I don't think I'll be able to show you. Yeah, you can't read it, but look, as you can see, like, it's pretty oily. They are all X-Ray de Parfums, and they have a beautiful pressurized atomizers. They give Mancera atomizers a run for their money. Hi, Graham. Hey, Christy. What's good? Send the day. Creed Arolfa. Jason, how's it going, man? Creed Arolfa seems like it could be good. Believe it's got some more fruits than Ani X. In Ani X. How strong is that one? Because to me, like, wow. Ani is super strong. What's up, Grim? Just chilling on the deck with a cigar. Jason, sounds like the life, man. Jason, what's your scent of the day? And everyone else, what is y'all's scent of the day? City Rhythm Austin, we'll leave this one here. Phenomenal fragrance. 10 out of 10. Again, don't like gourmands, and I love that one. Next one, let's go into my scent of the day. My scent of the day, Game of Spades Full House. If you guys have been on YouTube, if you have been on Instagram, on TikTok, you guys know about Game of Spades, Full House. Clone of Imagination. This one's good. This one's good. This one's very, very good. Now, it is a little bit more expensive for a clone, around $80, but I honestly think it's okay because what? You can spend $80 on this, or you can spend $350 on the Real Thing of Imagination. This is very, very good. Good longevity, good projection. Again, it is a little bit more pricey, but I would buy this fragrance over and over and over and over again. It is very, very good. I have not tried anything else with the Imagination DNA, and I've never smelled Imagination. So, is it close to Imagination? I have no damn clue. However, I do know this is a certified banger, gets a lot of attention, and it's just a good fragrance all around. My girlfriend loves that one. Thanks, I might get one soon. I'm from Miami, so I want to get Miami to see if it brings any memories of me. Miami? Almost imagine something with like the Baccarat Rouge DNA, but instead of it being like floral saffron sweet, it's very like nutty, vanillic, coconutty sweet. It's very good. It has an almond note in there, if I'm not mistaken. I had Miami Tropical Confessions. That one's good. That one's more like nutty sweet than Miami, but I'm personally gonna say if you were to get Miami or Miami Tropical Confessions, I would go the original Miami. Is Kobe and Chrissy together? No. Jason a mob boss? He is. He confirmed that to me. Say hello to my little friend. I'm retired from that live, King. What Family Guy? What family? Tell me why I read that as what Family Guys you got to. English or Spanish? Oh my God, he made me say it. All right, next one here. Let's review one of the Manceras. Mancera Instant Crush. I didn't like the Baccarat Rouge DNA till I got my nose on this fragrance. King says this does not smell like Baccarat Rouge. But this is good. This is good. Does it smell like Baccarat Rouge? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't smell like Baccarat Rouge. However, very fruity, floral, playful. This like almost stingy saffron in the background. Good fragrance. If you can pick this up, I believe you can pick this up for around $90. At $90, it's a good price. If Joma Shop has more of these testers for $70, even better price. If it's vanilla coconut smell, I can honestly say it'll bring me back. Are they in stores or they're only? I believe that they're only online. I know some stores sell them, but I would have no clue where to even start looking. Because I live in Montana, and we have jack shit for stores. Hey, son of the day, Parfum to Marley Haltane. Sylvester, how's it going, man? How is Haltane? Bambino is Babe Ruth. And it's his own fragrance. And yeah, more often than not, you see some fragrances cloning Instant Crush opposed to just Baccarat Rouge. But I definitely do feel like Instant Crush is similar to the Baccarat Rouge clones I have tried. Bambino was a typo, stupid autocorrect. Grim Gambino. Oh my God, Grim and Jason are brothers. And Jason is Babe Ruth. King is Master Splinter. And then Grim is Michael Jordan. So think about this. Think about this, right? Grim's on my wall right here. Come over here. You look at this painting, right? Look at me. I'm wearing a black shirt. I'm wearing brown pants, right? Look over here. It's all making sense now. Aren't you Italian, Grim? I know what you meant. What's my most used bottle that I'll have to buy over and over again because it's just that good? Great question. Fragrance that I just buy over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Ooh. Why so myself? Me and King have been talking about this one. We're both going to get the 5-ounce refill kit for this, so I won't have to buy it over and over and over again, but I definitely will be buying the refill kits, and then and I definitely will be refilling it. I do wear suits every day. I'm a rat. It's crazy. Could never be me. King, it is you. Trust. Yeah, I'm 50% Italian. So is like your mom or dad like 100% Italian, Grim, or what? Let's see. Next one. Let's start getting some of these Latafas out of the way. Latafa Kamerkawa. Good fragrance. Rating on this one? I will say I did like this one more. So this is my second bottle. I'd ended up trading away my first bottle for Stronger With You Intensely original formulation. This is good. I enjoyed it more when I had the bottle the first time because I like gourmand fragrances more back then. I was very early on into my collecting, or into my fragrance creating career and, collection, so to speak, compared to today. It's so good. This is good. It's at least a 9 out of 10. Has good longevity, good projection. It's a coffee, cinnamon, like praline scent. I don't think this is the most insane fragrance known to man. However, when you put it into retrospect, it's cheap, it lasts long, it gets compliments. It's definitely good. Got to get the refill. I can take care of that for you, King. Have I heard of or smell a solid bourbon? I've heard of it, but I've never tried it. Buy a CR7, play it cool, 19 on Amazon, 3.4 ounce. Wear all year kind of fragrance. I don't know. Like, I don't, for whatever reason, the Cristiano Ronaldo fragrances, I feel like I'm going to buy it and it's not going to be good. And I'm just like never going to wear it. My biggest thing with fragrances, I don't want to buy something and never wear it. I want to buy stuff that I will wear. That like I know I will wear. Or if I don't, something that I can trade. Like, that has some value to it. I don't know if that makes sense. For me, unless it's like something cheap that I'm fine with picking up because, I've really wanted it for a while. Like, if the fragrance doesn't intrigue me so much to the point where I feel like I have to get it, I generally won't get those fragrances. Kawa is good. Kawa definitely is good. You know what? Let's move it on to another cool weather Latafa. This is Vintage Radio. This is a clone of Initio's Paragon. This is a good fragrance. This is one that I think is pretty versatile as well. Now, theoretically, I think you could wear this one year round. However, I would probably avoid wearing this one in the dead heat in the summer. This is one, wow, dress it up, dress it down, no matter what, it's going to be good. Crowd-pleasing scent, I will say. 9 people out of 10 people I've shown this fragrance to really enjoyed it. There's always going to be that oddball no matter what. It's like that one dentist who fucking hates the toothpaste. They're like, nah, fuck this toothpaste. That's what people are like with this. One out of every 10 people is like, nah, fuck this fragrance. I think it's good. Big dose of plum, big dose of lemon, big dose of Palo Santo. It's fresh, it's woodsy, it's a good fragrance. Grim, have a nice night, man. Thank you for stopping in. And it definitely does have this incense vibe. But it's interesting. This gets better reviews than the real thing, which is Initio's Paragon. You really don't see that with a lot of dupes, them getting more better reviews than the real thing. That's pretty hard to come by. Latafa Mahir Legacy, one of my favorites from Latafa. I like Honor and Glory too. Honestly, I didn't even throw in Mahir Legacy. Mahir Legacy is very good. Yeah, Mahir Legacy, good. One of my buddies actually has Sedley, and that one lasts longer and smells better than Sedley, in my opinion. How do you get rid of fragrances you don't use anymore? Started with YSL myself. Now I have about 20 different fragrances. Well, personally, I trade the fragrances that I don't use. And really, if worse comes to worse, I would do like a giveaway or some shit like that. And just be like, hey, I'm giving away this fragrance. It's so good, Even though it wouldn't be. Toothpaste. Like you know how you can check the toothpaste and it's 9 out of 10 doctors recommend, or 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this toothpaste. Yeah, Ultramall, I do. You know what? And coincidentally, this is one that's hyped up on TikTok. So, John Paul Gaultier's Ultramall, is this one good? If you've been on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, no matter what, you've seen Ultramall, you've seen clones of it, you've seen Off-Na 9 p.m. That shit, a fragrance goes hard when a clone of it got so much hype. Ultramall got a shit ton of hype. Then Off-Na 9 p.m. got a shit ton of hype. Then Latafa Ram Silver got a bunch of hype. a lot of these clones that clone the Ultramall DNA get a shit ton of hype. And I think for the most part, they're worth it. Yeah, 9 p.m. is going to be a good pickup. If you get it, you want something that smells decently close to Ultramall, it's good. Ram Silver is better in my opinion. Better, it's a lot closer. I actually get a pear vibe from Ram Silver, which I don't get with Off Dawn 9 p.m. And with Ultramall, you get that heavy dose of pear, which I absolutely love. So Ultramall, it's this very pear, woodsy, green, herbal fragrance, very sweet as well. Playful, very strong with that vanilla. Very, very good. I honestly think this is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. So that one is crazy. Bro, I will trade you 5 to 10 of my fragrances for about 1 to 2 of yours. Seth, if you do want to send me an offer, I have my social media, or I have my Instagram linked to my YouTube. I'm pretty sure in my bio, I also have my email. So if you do want to send me an offer, just hit me up. I like it for its high performance. Yes, it is. It's very strong for sure. I get around, Christine. Scared to try Ultramall. King, definitely sample it, especially if you don't like Ram Silver, because to me, Ram Silver is really close to Ultramall. But it totally could be different for you, or you could just not like the Ultramall DNA. What's up, Montrese? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. It's good to see you as well, man. It's always good to see you, Montrese. And it's always good to see everyone who comes in, you know, supports me. Is Vintage Radio unisex? It's marketed as a unisex fragrance. However, I would say it's more masculine than feminine. Now, I think if you're a girl and you do like more, you know, some of the warmer, slight more masculine fragrances, yeah, you could probably pull it off. I personally don't think it's very feminine at all. Next one we're going to talk about, let's talk about a Lattafa. We're going to talk about another Lattafa. I had 4 Lattafas in here because Lattafa gets a shit ton of hype. First of all, King, I know you're in here, man. Thank you so much for recommending me this one because I would not have gotten it otherwise. Lattafa Fakhar Black. If you want YSLY EDP for $20, $25 at the max, pre-taxes and shipping and stuff like that. Ram Silver. Ram Silver is so good. Ram Silver. Fakhar Black is an absolutely beautiful fragrance. Whew, this fragrance smells so dang good. You get that juicy green apple. You get that slight woodsy vibe. You get this clean, soapy vibe. Now, for me, this smells a lot like Y Le Parfum. Because that's a YSLY that I had. Pretty much all the YSLYs smell the same. However, I get a much more cleaner, soapy vibe from this one opposed to YEDP, which is why I relate this more to Y Le Parfum. So very good fragrance. And then King, you are right. You're welcome, but Dayron made me get it. So King, thank you for this. Dayron, I know he's not watching. Dayron, thank you for recommending it to King. Alabama in the building. Scent Connoisseur, what's going on? My Macy's got JPG, but I've never seen Ultramall. I think it's good. I think it's definitely good. Like, obviously, I love it, King. Definitely, if you can try it ever, do try it. I think worst thing, you should probably get like a little decant of it. Would you say Sauvage Elixir is worth getting? Sauvage Elixir, hell yes, is worth getting. Sauvage Elixir, phenomenal fragrance. Very strong, licorice root, woodsy, lavender, peppery vibe. It's good. It's great. It's, let's say, American. It is massive. It's a phenomenal fragrance. Hold on. I was reading a comment as I was trying to speak. I was still trying to talk about Sauvage Elixir. I have no clue what I was saying. YEDP for $23. It's so good. Dayron isn't dead. I know. But I'm praying upstairs to Ohio. Also, YSLY plus fruit, grab Armoth Mega. How much is that one? Because that I know you've been telling me about that one like every single live. Micah, rocking the stash. Yes, sir. Shaved off the beard, rocking the stash for a little bit. GTA, how's it going, though? Sup, Fresh King. Dayron ain't dead. That Hawas Ice most complimented fragrance in my 3K plus bottle collection. Hawas Ice will definitely get you some good compliments for sure. Have my bottle here. Have not worn it that much. But good fragrance. Which one do I prefer? between these two, the original Hawas and Hawas Ice, I don't know. I think that they're both phenomenal fragrances. Hawas Ice is going to be a little bit better in the warm weather, and Hawas is going to be a little bit better in the cool weather. But yeah, it'll definitely get compliments. Dior Elixir is not a safe blind buy. No, Sauvage Elixir is not a safe blind buy. But I think if you are into fragrance, here's the thing. Sauvage Elixir, for someone just getting into fragrances or someone just like wanting their first fragrance, definitely not a safe blind buy. If you've been into fragrances, especially if you smell, you've been around your fair share of niche fragrances, feel like it is definitely a good blind buy. Armaf Mega is like 30. See, that's not bad. That's really not bad. I'll keep my eyes out for. I'll keep my eyes out on it. Oh, hell no, Seth. You know of any cologne that smells like Dial Gold soap? I couldn't even tell you what Dial Gold soap smells like. However, who remembers? Y'all, I don't know what the brand was. I think it was Soft Soap or some shit like that. But they had the orange soap and they had the fucking fish. They had the fish on the bottles. Oh, like they had like the clown fishes and shit like that on the bottles. I know I'm not crazy. Somebody else in here knows what I'm talking about. It's like the soap is orange. It's a clear bottle with fish on it. They don't make it. They make the soap still. They don't make the bottles like that anymore. It is the orange soap, has a blue dispenser on it, I want to say. Haven't used Dial soap since my grandma's crib. I don't even know what Dial soap is. Next frag buy, we'll probably pull the trigger on Hawas Ice. It's hot in Arizona and I need it. Definitely get it. I think it's good. And for $29, you get a fragrance that smells good, lasts a hell of a long time, projects nicely, and just smells much higher quality than it actually is. Next one, we've been talking about Hawas Ice more specifically, and I did talk about Hawas Ice. Hawas, let me know in the comments. Am I crazy if I were to say Versace Hawas is the most hyped up fragrance of all time? As far as TikTok goes, it's either Versace Hawas or it's Afnan 9 p.m. It can't be like Xerjoff Naxos. Like, yes, those fragrances were huge. They were not as big as like Hawas or something like that. I think I know what you're talking about. It's soft soap. I want to say it's soft soap, but I swear to God, they had like the clownfish and shit on it. Dial soap is for the trench babies, just like Irish Spring. Hot take, I don't think Irish Spring smells that bad. A lot of people shit on it. They're like, oh, it smells so bad. It smells busty if you smell, oh, is that Irish Spring? It's so busty. I think it smells pretty good, honestly. Versace Hawas. This is a clone or an inspired by something with the Invictus DNA. Now, the interesting thing, this came out before Invictus Aqua, the original. A lot of people try and say, oh, Hawas is a clone of Invictus Aqua. Are you dumb? Excuse me, do you have two brain cells? How is a fragrance that came out before another fragrance copying it? You get hit on the head by fucking mallet or something like that? Anyways, it's closer to the original Invictus. Supposedly, the inspiration for this is the original batches of Invictus. The original batches that were super strong. Hawas is the most hype. I agree. Best Versace fragrance to try other than Eros. I had it. Question mark? Did you have it? Did you not have it? I think Eros Flame or Dylan Blue would be a good step. I have the Hawas Ice. Hawas Ice is good. For sure, King Sword. It's soft soap for sure, and King Fragrance, the Dial soap, game changer, but Dial by Irish Spring is really scum. I had it. No, so OJ, I was just messing with you because you had the question mark. Oh, that makes more sense. You had the question mark because I was like, sorry, I'm kind of dumb. I've read it and I was like, best Versace fragrance try other than Eros. I had it? Question mark? I don't know why I was so confused. Micah got 9 p.m. Didn't like it. It's nauseating, sweet. It's collecting dust. Yeah, it's very sweet. Hawas is so good. Hawas is so dang good. So synthetically sweet, sugary, slight aquatic, grapey vibe almost. If you have smelt Hawas and you like the grapey vibe, it's like accentuated. in Hawassa Ice. It's so good, though. Don't like the Dial antibacterial Dial set, but lavender was good, but nothing crazy. Yo, hot take. I didn't even have a hot take ready. Let's think of one real quick. Let's think of one not like cologne related. Let me know your biggest just general hot take. For me, ketchup is nasty. Bro, ketchup is nasty as hell. I don't know who likes ketchup. Like, here's the thing. I think ketchup is good up until you're like 10 years old. You know, you want to eat ketchup with your fries. You want to eat ketchup with your Dino Nuggets. Sure. Go eat it with that. After you're 10, bro, have some real sauce. You want fucking crushed up tomatoes with sugar and water? Just say you're addicted to sugar. That shit's gross. That's probably my biggest hot take. I tell some people that, I'm like, bro, ketchup is nasty. People look at me like I just curb stomped their damn grandma. Bro, ketchup is gross. My favorite soapy fragrance is Aqua Dubai. Smells like aquatic Dove bar. I want to try it. I definitely want to try Aqua Dubai. Ketchup is nasty. I agree, bro. I hate it. Hawassa Ice and the original can be picked up at Burlington for $20. Yeah, because Hawassa Ice sits around like $30 and Hawassa is just getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Micah, I'm a full-on white guy ranch all the way. Bro, ranch is so good. But again, let me know if I'm tweaking. Is ketchup nasty? I think it's nasty. Barbecue will put some hair on your chest. I like barbecue. Here's my thing. Like for like fries or shit like that, I do this mix. I get ranch, a little bit of mustard in it. Bro, I don't know why. That shit's so good to me. GTA 6 trailer 2 is crazy. Definitely was. Someone was saying, Soul Sassad was saying that I should do a GTA 6, like the review of the second trailer. I mean, maybe if I had a gaming channel, I would do that, but I don't know. If that's something you guys would want, maybe I could do it. But I don't know. It's just, I don't think that would make sense for my channel. LW, what's going on? But what did you guys think of the GTA 6 second trailer? I think it's good. The one thing I am a little pressed about, they're adding a bunch of these like sexual scenes in it. Which is one of the things that's making it take more time to come out. Which I think is kind of dumb. Okay, is it possible to get mod back? Hey, LW. It's been a minute. I will make you mod. Don't mess it up. How you lose mod? I want to say how he lost mod was that him and JB were just like beefing over and over again. Or he was kicking people. I think we had issues at first. He kicks. I don't know what happened. How you lose mod LW? Thanks, bro. I won't mess it up. Yes, it was JB. That's what I thought it was. But I'm pretty sure you and JB just like kept like beefing with each other. And I was like, I remember I had to take JB's mod away first. And then you kept beefing with JB. And I was like, bro, I cannot have a mod beefing with, another mod in the chat or other people. So for the most part, I'm pretty chill. If you start beefing with people, I can't do it. He made fun of me, so I timed him out. That's what it was. All right. 3 more fragrances, 3 more hyped up fragrances. Here we got Mancera's Tonka Cola. Mancera's Tonka Cola, another good fragrance. This one got a decent amount of hype. Does it smell like a Coca-Cola? No, not really. It doesn't smell like a Coca-Cola. It definitely does have some Coca-Cola aspects. It's fizzy, and it does have that general Coke smell. However, this is like it's like a lemon Coca-Cola candy. It's very fizzy on skin, very fizzy in the air. Smells good. It's like, and it almost has this like incense vibe, but it is very citrusy. A lot of people say, yo, Tonka Cola, if you want to smell like a Coca-Cola, get this. No, if you want to smell like a Coca-Cola, I've heard like Roja something. Like Roja Creation E or something like that. Supposedly smells like photorealistic to a Coca-Cola. This does not smell like a Coca-Cola. Do not buy Mancera's Tonka Cola thinking it is going to smell like a Coca-Cola, because it's simply not. Think of a lemon citrusy incensey candy, And that is exactly what Tonka Cola smells like. It's so good. Bro, Micah, I don't know about you, but I can't wait for those summer lives again. Yo, yeah, for sure. I'm very excited. We got like less than a month of school, so I will be going live more often. You know, even if it has to be later on a weekday, I will definitely be going live more often. Brian had mods beefing when? Because I know there must have been a couple of times he's had mods beefing on his channel. What's a fragrance found to be too mature or outdated? Too mature or outdated? Oh, Polo Green. Sucks. Name a summer cologne and I'll buy. Name a summer cologne. Luke, what is your budget looking like? First of all, I will ask you that. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's late on the weekdays though, because it's summer so I can stay up late. Right, and it's like, here's my thing. I love it because, especially just like during the summer, actually, I want to say that was that the first summer that I made fragrance content? 2023, 2024. It was. Okay, so we've only had one summer on this channel. So our second summer will be this summer. I didn't think, for whatever reason, I was thinking this was going to go into our third summer. What's my favorite gym fragrance? You speak Chinese? Shacha Hajua. Favorite gym fragrance? Something like Versace Pour On would be great. 100 and 130 probably. Let's see, 100 and 130. Okay, here's a little haul for you. This was a haul I did, and I loved it. YSL myself, we'll say that's 80 bucks. Actually, I'm going to alter this a little bit. YSL myself, 80 bucks. Lattafa Fakar Black, 20 bucks. You're at $100. You have YSL myself and something that smells like YSL White Eau de Parfum. Then I would recommend pick up Kadlaj Shiaka Blue. It's on sale right now, 20 bucks off of Amazon. Very good. If you only want to pick one of these, go Kadlaj Shiaka Blue or YSL myself. But they're both amazing. Well, all three of the fragrances I recommended are amazing. A few weeks ago, they was beefing. So then, am I tweaking about there being like another time where they were beefing? Because I swear to God, I remember them there was some beef on their channel. I don't even think it was like Brian starting the beef, but I know some of his mods were kind of beefing with each other. Okay. 2 more hyped up fragrances. Stronger With You Intensely. Stronger With You Intensely is a good fragrance for sure. Now, my favorite fragrance is Stronger With You EDT. This is a flanker of that. It has that same base of vanilla. Beautiful vanilla in these Stronger With You fragrances, I will say. This, however, is a little bit different. This is very cinnamon, syrupy, caramely sweet. There is cinnamon and there is, cinnamon and toffee. So it's very like toffee, caramely, boozy sweet, phenomenal fragrance. Great longevity and great projection. You know, this is one that is just very strong. I wore this one over to my girlfriend's house one time. I'm sitting up at like their counter and my girlfriend's mom was downstairs. Literally, she's walking up the stairs. She makes it to like the top of the stairs. There's a good, probably the distance between my phone to the wall. As you guys can see, this is a decently far space. This double, maybe even triple. Like, we were pretty far away. She walks up the stairs and she says, she smells and she's like, "Are you wearing something that has a lot of vanilla in it?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, actually." So she could fucking smell this one from a mile away. So it's definitely strong. However, the new ones aren't that good. The new formulations. It's hard to explain, but it makes a 1 million Royal and a generic smelling cologne like Jimmy Choo combined would be so good. Yeah, because you'd have like, you know what? Okay. I was trying to visualize that, but it's kind of hard for me to visualize. So this is Halloween Man EDT. Smells like a more fruity version of 1 million EDT. So maybe kind of like 1 million Royal. But this is not going to be the best comparison. And then Jimmy Choo Man. So something with the 1 million DNA, something with the Jimmy Choo Man DNA. Right off the bat, a lot of Jimmy Choo Man, that citrusy woodsiness, masculineness, slight bit of fruitiness. Not bad off the bat. We will let this dry down. Have any fragrances smell that'll last through a good sweat? One that I will, yes, for sure. So, talk about basketball in specific, Seth. Ultra Mall. Holy shit, that one is strong on me. I was playing basketball and somebody literally smelled it off me and was like, damn, that smells good. What is that? So Ultra Mall, definitely. City Rhythm 2654. Redline 2654. City Rhythm Austin. Game of Spades Full House. LeBeau EDT. Sauvage Elixir. Eros Flame. Dylan Blue. Aqua di Gio Profondo, Mancera Instant Crush, Mancera Tonka Cola, Prada Black, Prada Carbon, Prada Luna Rosa EDT, Hawas Ice, Hawas Original, Shaka Blue. There is a shit ton of them if you don't get what I'm saying at this point. Wore Dylan Blue to attract me mid 1600. Kids said I smell good. Yeah, for sure. Like, Dylan Blue, yes, it's a generic blue fragrance, but wow, it smells good. Instant Crush to the Beast too, absolutely. Basically any Mancera. Yes, I have Tonka Cola and Instant Crush. Both are very strong. Maurice, have you tried Tonka Cola or not? I can't remember if you have. I know you've tried a lot more fragrances than me. Last fragrance, this one, don't be like me and sleep on this fragrance, okay? I've been sleeping on this one since I started making content. I've seen this one all around. Didn't get it. I didn't think it was going to be that good. I have not. Maurice, I recommend you check that one out, honestly. I think you may be into it. It's like, it almost smells like imagine a mix between like a lemon drop candy, those like Coke, like gummy bears, and then like a little bit of like incense. It's so good. So, Caid Alforsan, don't sleep on this one. Even last summer, I had a bunch of people. I remember Benji. Who here remembers Benji? Benji would always be like, yo, you need to get Caid Alforsan. I'd be like, oh, I will get it. I never ended up getting it. I finally ended up getting it. Wow. Caid Alforsan smells so good. This to me smells like, so there is a slight saffron woodsy vibe to it. However, the 90% of this fragrance is like you just opened up a thing of like canned pineapples. Like, it's so pineapple-y sweet. Oh my God. So good. Also, you get first of all, just a nice looking bottle. Nothing on the back, but a nice looking bottle. Get a magnetic cap, which to me is pretty reminiscent to like, wait, whoa, hold on here. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. One of these is a Sauvage cap. One of these is Caid Alforsan. That is close. Wow, I was not expecting these to look that similar. So this is a Christian Dior. You can tell because it says CD on it. Caid Alforsan doesn't have anything. But holy shit, dude. You want to know what this, to me, this almost seems like, you see those videos where they'll buy a real bottle of cologne and they'll buy a fake bottle of cologne and they'll compare them and they're like, this is how you look, the real to fake. For some weird reason, every single one I see, they're like Middle Eastern or Indian. I don't know why. Which, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But wow, I don't know why I'm getting so sidetracked by the caps looking similar. But they look really similar to me. And I did not realize it. Except, Sauvage definitely has deeper grooves. Does lotion or Vaseline trick work? I personally do not think it works. On me, I actually get worse longevity and projection because there's a layer of lotion separating the fragrance from my skin. Smelled Dylan Blue for the first time. Wasn't what I was expecting, but I loved it. Yeah, I think it's good, and it almost has this like resinous or like oily smell to it, but it's so good. Got my mom the Girl Dylan Blue. What is she? Wait, so did you order it and you had it where it would be delivered to her apartment or house, whatever it is, or did it come to your house and then you are going to just give it to her? Because if I'm not mistaken, she's coming up for Mother's Day, perchance. Vaseline hack ruins the top notes immediately. I don't know per se, like off my experiences, it didn't really ruin the top notes. However, it definitely just kind of like ruined the experience because it didn't project that nicely and it didn't last like long. It lasted less and projected slightly worse. Here is the layering combo: Halloween Man, EDT, or like a fruitier 1 million, and then Jimmy Choo. So I definitely see. Let's see who had said. Luke had said this. Luke, I don't know if you're still in here. I think you're still in here because you just asked a question. So Luke. Yeah. I can see the general base of this fragrance. It's slight tingiest bit citrusy. It's fruity. It's a little warm. This almost reminds me of something like Myself Le Parfum mixed with Jimmy Choo in a weird way. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, like I definitely see what this is going for. Now, I could definitely see a perfumer smelling this and, definitely having to put in a little bit of work, but making it something that's really, really special. I don't think it's half bad, honestly. I definitely think that I definitely think it's decent. Jimmy Choo's so underrated. The whole line's bangers. I think that they're all good. What up, Micah? Probably popping in towards the end. Just want to say what up. Hey, Tyler, you're good, man. Thank you for popping in nonetheless. What's a fragrance you would say is some of the weirdest notes but smells amazing? Weirdest notes but smells amazing. That's a great question. Weird notes, but they smell amazing. I don't know per se a lot of that has a shit ton of weird notes. However, like for example, Cobalt has a truffle note in it, which you don't really see. City Rhythm Manhattan and a Full House have T notes in them. That's not a note you see all too often. So I don't know. I don't really have a lot of fragrances that have weird notes, but I have some that have a note that sticks out to some people or is a little unusual. Yo, been a while. What's good? Hey, McDonough, it has been a while. Shit, I've just been chilling, collecting more fragrances, just living life. How's your life been going, man? Shit, just realized you shaved. Yes, I shaved today after school. Obviously kept the stash. So why the fuck would I not keep the mustache? You'd have to be an imbecile if you'd think I'd shave the mustache too. Asked the kid what fragrance he was wearing. He said it's Xerjoff. Forgot the rest, but after... Oh, but I remember the after smell left a lemon smell. Do you know which one? I have no clue, honestly. Lemon Xerjoff? Possibly Xerjoff 40 knots or Torino 21. I know that those are both kind of citrusy fragrances. I remember Brian made a video where he saw a fragrance that had like a credit card. It had a credit card. Oh, credit card note. Yeah, that's was that like the last birthday cake one? It was some weird one, but I remember the one you're talking about. It's going great. Still working second shift, so I'm watching you at work right now. Pretty slow today. Are you still doing the welding for you still doing the... Oh, well, you're saying you're still working second shift. So you're still doing the welding for like the Walmart like racks and shit, right? Or whatever it was. It was something along the lines of that. You did like the welding for like the Walmart displays. Notes are just descriptions of how the perfumer interprets the oil. Better question, what's the most unique but accurate to you description of a fragrance? Oh, so you're saying the... Oh, okay. That makes more sense. So, Maurice, actually, I see you don't have to correct me if I'm wrong. But fragrance that the notes like really like make a lot of sense, I suppose. I would say... Okay, to me, YSL Myself smells just like how the note breakdown would describe it. Dior Homme Cologne? Yeah, pretty dang close. I do get the slightest woodsiest vibe ever. I get a little bit of Blossom, but I get a lot of that, like, Mandarin. Did you have the chance to create a cologne yet? Seth, I'm not making my fragrances anymore. That is something I will pick up on after I'm more experienced and have more money. Yeah, still welding and building the Walmart coolers and freezers. Nice, nice. Want a new summer cologne? You want something sporty but don't want to break the bank? Check out Rasasi Huas Ice or Latafa Caid Al Farsan. Caid Al Farsan if you want a really good pineapple scent. Y'all, start putting in your last comments because I am going to get going. If you guys have not, please drop a sub and please like if you guys have not. Full House reminds me of eating waffles in the morning and you get that hit of the syrup. To me, it really does not smell like waffles. That's an interesting comparison that I don't share that same viewpoint of. Saw a bunch of animals, so it was pretty cool. Went on a field trip to Wildlife Observatory. It's kind of boring. Got out of class for a few hours, so it wasn't terrible. Exactly. Like grape soda for... Oh, okay, that makes more sense. You're saying... Oh, okay. Okay, so I completely misunderstood that. Eric, what's going on? Smelt wax on myself, EDP, Savage EDP when he went to Ulta with my sister because she got a card for her birthday. They were both really solid. Yeah, they're both really good. Nice to see you again, Eric. Nice to see you as well. So I think, okay, so for example, Dior Homme Cologne smells like a lemonade. Le Beau EDT smells like you're sitting on a tropical island. Acqua di Gio Parfum smells like you're walking through the woods and you come across this like river. That I guess that's not the best comparison. Acqua di Gio Profondo heavily reminds me of like a river though. Not a dirty river obviously, but it's like when I go camping during the summers, I do a lot of swimming. And Acqua di Gio Profondo smells, to me, it smells like when you like emerge from like the river water. Like you pop up where you kind of still have like that like watery smell, like that very aquatic minerally smell with like that like fresh air smell. OG Huas gives me a grape Gatorade vibe. I wouldn't say it gives me, I would say the Huas Ice gives me more of that. Huas Ice, more fresh version of the OG. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. It has a green apple, a distinct green apple note. Smelled something today where the opening smelled like a lemonade. It was either Cobalt or an Invictus. I'm not sure, though. I don't think it would be Cobalt, because to me, that doesn't really smell like a lemonade. It could be one of the Invictuses. Difference between Huas and Huas Ice, just got the original Huas last week. So Huas Ice is just like a little bit, it's not as synthetic. It's the teensiest bit sweeter, but it has this distinct green apple. The best way to describe it, in my opinion, if you get a grapey vibe from Huas, it's like that turned up to the max, or it's almost a mix between like Huas and like YSL Y. Could have been an Acqua di Gio. Shit, honestly, I have no clue. So I don't know a whole lot of lemonade fragrances other than Dior Homme Cologne. However, that is going to do it for the live. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a good rest of your guys' day. Again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys have not, please drop a sub. Please drop a like. It really supports the channel. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you all for the support. Tyler, Seth, McDonough, Eric, Maurice, Luke, King, if you're still in here. LW, anyone that's in here, y'all have a good night. Peace, everyone.